So if you haven't noticed in the last like 3 videos, there's been a lot of like OBS stuttering. Finally, after all these years, I took a look at what was actually inside my PC. The results were less than stellar, is all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna go into too much detail of what was actually in there. I tried so hard to reuse parts from my old PC that I'm now upgrading. The more and more I bought things, the more and more I just realized, man, I need a whole new PC. This thing kind of sucks. Then I was thinking, if all else fails, at least I won't replace the case that the PC goes into. I dropped it on accident like a week ago. Well, now one of the legs is broken off. I've heard online this is a comically large PC case. It's that wide. I'll pull it out, but like, that's definitely shorter, but look at the width comparison. What in tarnation? Everything needs to come out of this and go into this. The only reason why that sucks is because I just got everything in here like last week. So here's the GPU, way too big for this. I mean, look, it's literally the size of the effing computer, so we ain't doing that. So if this isn't broken, I think we're good. Okay, now we just take the hard drive and SSD out, and we are ready to go put it in that crap. Bring the fattest computer I've ever seen into frame. It's not impressive by height, but by width, that's a little ridiculous right there. Like the size of my forearm, in case you want like an estimate. So you're not gonna get the best view of this crap, but that is what we're working with here. Oh my gosh, it's taking the whole effing head with it. F you! I'm gonna see if I can fix that. I just destroyed 2 motherboard standoffs by putting the wrong screw in it. But it doesn't really matter. I finally got those things in the cage. Now we're gonna mount it to the actual case. Now we move on to the power supply. This is fully modular, which means none of these cords come permanently attached to the power supply. I'm not gonna use all these cords, but that is a lot of cord. I think I did it. Now it's just the power button, and we'll see if I did anything right. Swapped out the fans for some RGB lights, got the panels on. I think we're ready to go. Welcome to the 4th episode in the 666 Demon Gauntlet. Today we're going to be doing a level that was the crap like 5 years ago. The only reason I can think of is because it was a Death Corridor remake, and for some reason that racked up the views back then. Gunslinga Corridor. This is the first rated Death Corridor remake in the entire game. The song is unavailable even in 2.2, which is not surprising because what in the world is that song? This level has definitely been through a few updates, but the weirdest thing is that the last update that happened, which was an update for 2.2, wasn't even updated to this level. What he ended up doing was just publishing an entire other level called Buffed Gunslinga. That's just what he did, and apparently nothing's gonna happen with that ever again because this marks the end of the journey as a GD player, I guess. This level's really weird, but I gotta say, I'm pretty excited to come back to this and finally beat it. This was supposed to be the level that was like definitely my hardest 3 years ago. Harder than Accu, harder than Cataclysm, and then it got demoted, so I guess just kidding. That was an insane demon. It was an extreme demon for a long time. To be fair, this is a different version than the Gunslinga Corridor that I was playing 3 years ago. This level feels a lot easier now than it did back then, and I'm almost 100% sure that's just because I'm not terrible at the game anymore. Finally coming back to this, and I'm no longer going to have 75%. Do a practice run just like always. This beginning is not great. This wave part, not very hard for me, but definitely a lot of people don't like this wave at all. Everything looks sort of like Death Corridor, but it also doesn't look like Death Corridor at all. It's like 157 on the Insane Demons list, and it really is not that hard, I gotta say. It's definitely like up there, you know. Especially that part effing sucks. It's very skill-based, and when you got it, you just got it. This is the hardest part, and that's it. If you can get past this, I have a very good shot at beating the level. This part is so weird for me, that spam. It shouldn't be hard, but it is kind of hard for me in this ending, which isn't hard. The ball is pretty hard. I could definitely die here. I hate to say it. Then this end ship actually got slightly nerfed. There used to be a spike at the very end of the straight fly that jetted out, but it doesn't do that anymore. Man, I suck. I don't need to do that. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going into normal mode. We're rocking Stereo Madness because I ain't bothering trying to switch out the song to hear Yes, I know. It's honestly just going to be a matter of getting the drop consistently, and then I'm probably going to crush this level. I have done so many practice runs of this level because this has been like my test level with the new PC, trying to get the graphics card working good, making sure this game doesn't suck while I'm recording. Oh, what in tarnation. This level was definitely like one of the biggest memes when it came out. Just the whole song in general was just memed all over the place. Didn't find it super funny back then, and don't find it funny now. This level had a certain part at this straight fly. It would say murderation. I did not hear murderation. I'm almost 100% sure it says murder yourself. Murder yourself. Dang it, almost got past that crap. Oh, come on, you are terrible. Literally, I've never died there. Yes, dude. Fluked it. Yes. I wasn't necessarily not expecting that, but I'm just glad I fluked it. Holy crap. I knew it wouldn't take long. I just needed to actually get on this stupid recording and just do it for once. That took me 15 minutes, so not too bad. Let's refresh that crap. There we go. 100%. I don't see anything wrong with this level. I feel like this level got a lot of hate back then, which honestly, it's a fine level. I gotta say, it's probably one of the more enjoyable levels I played. It would be supremely awesome if this would just stay extreme. This is finally out of the way. It's crazy that this level is 6 years old now. It seemed like yesterday people were making Gunslinga corridor videos. This is about 20 spots lower than Ice Carbon Diablo X, which they're very similar in difficulty. This one's a lot more raw skill than choke point based, so I guess it makes sense that I beat this sooner. We're gonna have a ton of attempts on this piece of crap. 1,214, but the thing is, the copyable that I was on, which I'm pretty sure I used quite a bit, I don't have anymore. I'm assuming there was probably about 1,000 attempts on that copyable. Honestly, at this point, doesn't really matter because it's been so long, but if you want to include old attempts, so this took me 405 attempts without the old attempts. Only one more episode left until this gauntlet will be over with, and these are probably gonna be some of the last videos I make for a while now. I'll get more into detail on that in later videos. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the dislike button and unsubscribe. And I will see you guys in the final level, final video. F you.